care what they yarning about me in particular. Oh, come, out here on you know, chasing my dream because I know I'm chasing for me. Oh, la, the mango, my love, but I'm not the shaman. The money I want, they hear what the people they know. What you get, I shall get it till love. When I wanna get another one, I go take and do it till I love. Waiting you love, baby, waiting I love. Waiting I love, I go do what we don't have. Go good guys, I'm on the ginger. But when I know that they waste time, we start on the ginger. That's carry on, you be no time. Bad boy, they me I dey fine, and at the same time, me I dey high. Go to the top, move, stand out, calm down, you go dey fine like my wife, go deep line. Sing about see, that's how the
All right, DJ, you can turn it up. Thank you. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful music right there. Oh my God. All right, so tonight, welcome. As you guys know, I'm always excited for Friday evening because it's always a day that I am always looking forward to. So tonight, welcome everyone on the Speaker Show. My name is Niniola Fatai. I'm the host of the Speaker Show. So tonight we're going to really talk about some very wonderful thing tonight. So I just want you guys to get ready and get excited for what's going to happen tonight. Yes, so tonight, my topic this evening is going to be the best at what you do. The reason why I choose this question is because majority of the people that I sat down with for the past couple of weeks, I noticed everyone is going through the same situation, the same scenarios. So that is why I have titled my topic this evening, Be the Best at What You Do. The question that I have for you this evening is, what is keeping you from being the best at what you do? Because I know to think small, like you just let other people's opinion, like when somebody tell you, like that you don't have to do that thing too big, all of like you accept it and you just settle for that. And I want to tell you tonight that there is no more of that. You need to get up and do something for yourself. You need to get up and do what you love to do the most and be the best at it. It doesn't matter whatever you're making out of it. It doesn't matter, like, how much credit you're getting out of it. But you just have to keep going. Do your best. Bring the best out of it. If you're a school teacher, be the best at what you do. Touch those young folks' life. Touch their lives that they will be like, yes, I have an incredible teacher. If you're sewing clothes, like I met this lady recently, and a desire, she said she loves sewing, and a passion for what she does, like it was like 0%. There was no passion, there was nothing driven, even getting people to, like to come and then sew clothes for them. The attitude was horrible. And I wonder, and this bothers me a lot, that okay, how are you gonna move forward? How are you gonna get past this stage in your life if you don't even have the right attitude, if you don't even put the best in what you do, and you just take it as casual, you just take it as it's okay, like I take my 9 to 5 more seriously, and then the other thing that I have to do, which is my passion, my own dream, you put it as the second option. And then sometimes some people, instead of, they put like, I believe it's 40 hours for work for the employee. And then their own dream, they only put like maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. That's all they put it in a week. How are you going to get results? How will you get results in what you do? You need to put more time in doing what you want, what you love to do the most. You need to put time in doing those things. You can't let somebody else take that thing that you have inside of you. So everything starts from you by having the right attitude. Like the lady that I mentioned earlier on, if she has the right attitude, definitely she will attract more people. As a matter of time, she will definitely get to the level that she wants. But if she doesn't have the right attitude, there's no how she can get there. Because a lot of times I see that people just wish for something that they are not even ready to work for. They just keep dreaming. And the truth is that the more you keep dreaming and you're not working at it, possibility and then the probability that achieve it is less. So you need to start thinking right. You need to start doing things right in order for you to get to that place that you need to be. And then I'll tell you that there are specific things about you that you really, really need to discover. And then when you discover them, you can put them to work. So that way they can benefit you in multiple ways, in multiple ways. So I'll tell you this evening, there's no reason why you should play small. I realize that many people, they constantly, play small because of the people around them. My question is that if your friends, your colleagues, your peers, they are not saving, are you still there? So it's like a lot of people just enjoy the complaint and they are not willing to do something to change their situation. Because when you are willing to change your situation, when you are willing and sick and tired of where you are, you will know that you need to leave those peers of yours and look for people that will stretch you, look for somebody that will believe in you the same way that you believe in yourself. And if you don't even believe in yourself, you need to find people that will believe in you so you can achieve, you can manifest whatever that you have in your heart. So it's important that you roll with right people. I'm 100% a believer. I am a believer of being able to, be around people. I always increase my peers a lot. I'm a fan of that because I need people that will stretch me. I need people that will make my thinking better. I don't want to think the same way that I've been taught, the same way I grew up. I don't want to be the same person. I want to be a different person. I want to get to the level. I want to have a different thinking that will get me to the next level that I need to be. That should be your drive. That should be your goal. Not just to settle for less, not just to be okay at where you are right now and just complain that things are not working. Oh, this person, it's even funny that sometimes some people even realize the people that they are causing problems in their life. I'm telling you this. Some people realize they know the people that they are causing problem in their lives, and yet they still stay there. And you ask them, how you gonna become a different person? Some people are depressed. Some people are going through hard times. Some people are going through tough times. And you wonder, you ask them, what's going on? They can't even explain. They are just okay. You need to come out of those, those mindsets. You need to come out of that. You need to start thinking different. You need to start rolling with people that will impact your life positively, that will help you to get to the next level. Because I'll tell you, when you discover, when you start doing your best, when you start placing your best in what you do, you discover your true identity. And because when you discover your true identity, your thoughts, the concept of your mind, the belief that you have in yourself are the things that you put on to. And those are the fire that burns inside of you. And that cannot be negotiable. And this is for the dreamers, not just for the people that just want to hear and say it's okay. These are for the dreamers. If you have a dream and it's not working yet, Check what's going on. Check what you're doing. Maybe you're not giving your best at it. Maybe you're not persistent. You're not consistent. You do today, next tomorrow we don't see you. In a month's time, 2 months, and somebody come to you and they're like, "Oh, I remember you used to do that." And then you're like, "Oh yeah, I used to do that then. Yeah, but I don't longer do that." I've seen a lot of people say that. I've heard that with a lot of people. It's just because they didn't see the necessity in what they are doing. And that's why it's so easy to give up. That's why it's so easy to let go. Because they were not willing, they were not ready to put the best in what they are doing. But when you put the best, when you do your best in what you're doing, the chances that you are going to make it, it's pretty high. The probability is high because you are going to reach where you need to be, even though it doesn't happen right away. But with time, it will definitely happen. With time, you will definitely experience that thing that you want, that desire that you have inside of you. So I need you to believe in yourself. I need you to understand the power that lies within you. You are created for something big. You are created for something as in magnificent that you don't even have an idea until you start reaching those goals. Until you start reaching, that's when you will begin to discover who you really are. What you claim to say you are today, there's still more that you can discover about yourself. Only if you are willing to stretch. If you are willing not just to settle for less, but to say, I am more than enough. I am gonna be successful. I am gonna make it. You tell yourself, you believe strongly, because out of your belief, produce confidence. If you don't believe in yourself, there's no how you can have confidence. But when you believe, and when you believe, you give them the best of you. You don't just do things small in a small way and say it's okay. You go big. Because at the end of the day, the people that will talk. When you do big, they will still talk. If you do small, they will still talk. So why don't you just give it your best? Why don't you give it your best? And don't just stay silent. Don't just settle for less. You need to hold on. You need to hold on. You need to hold on to that thing, to that dream that you have. You need to hold on to that passion that you have inside of you. You need that. You need that. You need to start letting go of some people in your life so you can make a way through. You need to start making your mind. You need to start making some right decisions. You need to start thinking straight in your head so you can achieve, so you can get to the place that you want to be. You can't even afford somebody to slow you down. You can't even afford somebody who doesn't even have the same dream, the same goal, the same priority. You can't even afford to let them just come your way and brush off those things. Sell something else to you. Sell a different thinking to you. Sell a different dream to you. Many, when they were growing up, they had a dream that I want to become this, I want to become that. As they get older, the situation of life change their goals, change their dreams. And they settle for 9 to 5. And they don't even pursue anything after that. But you can do better. You can do better. This evening, I am telling you that you can do better. That's not the end of it. It doesn't even matter where you are right now in your life. You can still make a right change. You can still turn around and still make it through. You are not too small. You're not too big. Don't worry about your age. Don't worry about the situation that you have right now. All you need to do is make up your mind and say to yourself that I am going all the way in. I am going all the way. I'm going to give it my all in all. That's what you need. That's what you need to tell yourself. And then when you start telling yourself positive things, start growing your mind, your identity, the way you reason, the way, like, your thought process. Even when you meet people, they can tell who you really are. Even without you even opening your mouth to say, this is who I am, they can tell who you are by the way you do your things. There are people who can read. I met this guy years ago, and he just began to tell me, oh, Nini, I know you're this. Oh, Nini, you're that. You go to church. I'm like, okay, does that, like, is it written in the forehead that, oh, you're Christian, you go to church? It's like the way you talk, I can tell. There are people who are highly skilled that they can really read. So you don't even need to compare yourself with somebody else. You don't even need to bother about thinking of what somebody else has to say about you. Don't wait for social media confirmation. Many people live in fake life. Many people live and lie of who they are not and say that's who they are. That's why a lot of people are failing. That's why a lot of people are falling in the depth. Because why? They are claiming who they are not. And another thing that I want to share with you this evening, because there's this story that really, really touched my heart. And it really gave me a reason to think again. Because I noticed that in the journey of a man, in a man's life, when it comes to death, we always, we see somebody else dying. We don't see those things to ourselves that, oh, one day we're all gonna die. We don't even believe that we're gonna die. We just say it. And we, sarcastically, we say, oh, my days are still long. Don't worry. It's okay. It's all right. We say that. Meanwhile, you are supposed to be thinking that tomorrow is not even guaranteed for you. Tomorrow is not even assurable. You are only living the today because you are alive today. So this is the reason why you need to go all the way in with your dream, with your goal, with your ambitions. This is the reason you need to give it 100% of yourself. 100% of who you truly are. Let the world know that yes, you are here. Let the world know that someone exists. Let the world know that Nini has arrived. Say that with your own name, that yes, that you are here, and you are here to bring in that dream. That's not just for you alone, but for a lot of other people. So with that being said, I want to say thank you to you. And I have a very special guest this evening. Forgive me for talking. I'm just like, the young guy in Nigeria, Mobad, that died. It was just a very touching moment. A very young guy, very touching moment. And may so rest in perfect peace. It just says that the people that you are around, they matters a lot to your life. So you need to choose rightly. If something is not working, make a change. Don't stay there. Because your health, mental health, is important. You need to fight for you. Fight for yourself. And I'll see you all at the top. So I'm going to be bringing my special guest in today. I have my beautiful girl right here. I have Mercy coming in. All right. So everyone, help me give it up for Mercy. Hello, Mercy. How are you? How you doing?
Good.
Amazing. So everyone, this is Mercy right here. So Mercy, hopefully tonight is gonna be very entertaining for the both of us. So all right. So can you tell us like I know you I already said your name, Mercy. All right. So how old are you?
I am 8 years old and I love art and I have two younger brothers and
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So tell me tonight. I just want to ask you one or two questions, to my viewers out there. Let's talk to this young lady. And she is so amazing. She's a phenomenal person. I've heard her talk on several occasions, and I'm like, wow, what a beautiful young girl that's super loaded like this. And I was just like, I can't wait for her to be on the show. So tonight, I am happy that you are here with me, Mercy. So tell me, what would you tell us? What do you know about life? Let me even ask you that. What do you know about life? You want to share something with us? Move closer so the people can see you. Amazing, good. So, tell us something? Tell us something. What do you know about life?
life is very challenging and many different occasions and that life is not always gonna be fair and it's gonna be unfair that and you can make your opportunity in life.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So now I know you talked about earlier on that you love hats, right? So what part of it, like what part of hat do you like? Is it like, creating something, like, being creative, like, having your own ideas, like, is this something you want to share with us in that line?
I love creating things and I love painting.
You love painting? Amazing, beautiful. So did you
Like
paint
I love making I love making I love making crafts. They're very fun.
Wow. Wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So tell me, what, like, I don't know, I know you're pretty young, but have you ever been through any challenges? Like, is there something exciting that you want to share with us?
Yes.
Okay, all right, guys. So tell me.
One thing that's challenging for me is that sometimes my friends, well they're not my friends. These bullies called Jackson and Ashton, they they bully me a lot and one girl named Charlotte and one time they've told me that I know nothing and one time and then I said that 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 I know things that you
So
can't tell me.
so when you had friends that was a bully,
They're not my
so
friends.
they're not your friends, okay? So how did you overcome the bully, when you said your friend? Because I'm sure there are young people out there as well too, probably because you're black, and then like, sometimes the skin color also can be a problem. So when they bullied you like that, so how did you deal with it? Did you go to your teacher, or like how did you deal with the bully? Or like, do you just let them go, and then like how did you deal with it?
Mostly I say positive things to myself and I tell
Beautiful,
them that it's not true.
beautiful, 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 beautiful. I like that a lot. I like that. I like that. Yeah, because sometimes you need to just stand up for yourself. You need to be a voice for yourself. And the funniest thing is that when you are being a voice for yourself, you can also be a voice for others. Because when others sees what you are doing for yourself, it can be a way that, like, it inspires, like, other people, right? So Wow, that's beautiful. I love the way, like, you said it, that you say positive things to yourself in order to, like, get out of there. That's good. That's good. So now, so tell me, Mercy. So tell me, what one thing that is exciting about you?
Something that's exciting about me is that I love math. It's just I'm not really good at it.
That reminds me when we were young, and we're always like, oh, math was always that subject that everyone just don't like, right? So, but I'm glad that you like math. Oh my goodness.
I'm not really good at it.
You're not really, but you love it. Amazing, amazing, amazing. That's
Because
beautiful.
one thing about math that makes you a mathematician is that once you and plus math is challenging, and how math is challenging is because sometimes math is hard, but you still have you still have to learn from it because it's the only way to make you smarter.
Beautiful. And that you can also apply that to your life. I know you're a pretty young girl, and as you're growing, when you face a difficulty in your life, when you face a challenge in your life, that just tells you that you have to deal with it, and move away from there, like, move forward. Not that, you push the situation aside, and then you go, and then the problem still follows, right? So that's a beautiful thing that, like, that you are learning, and I want you to take that as well, to your own personal life. Like, when you face a time, just understand and know that it is okay. You are gonna go through, like, you're gonna survive, you're gonna make it through, right? And then this is not the hand of you, right? So yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I like that. I
It's
like
just the
that.
beginning of the world.
All right, so it's just the beginning of the one. Okay, all right.
Not the end of the world.
All right, okay, okay, okay. All right, so tonight, I won't take much of your time. So,
That's not a problem.
that's not a that's not a problem. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, I just wanted to, like, bring you on the show, and then, is there anything, like, positive that you would like to say to the viewers, like, that you like to say to, like, young people like you?
Of course I would.
Okay. So please go ahead.
That no matter what you do in life, just remind yourself that you could do it, and never the most thing, kids, don't give up. Because if you give up, you don't know because you don't know if you're gonna get back up or whether or not. And plus, also, make sure you're smart, kids.
All right, everyone. So thank you very much, Mercy, for coming on the show. I appreciate it so much. You are amazing. I've heard you talk, and sometimes I'm like, oh my goodness, this girl, she's just super talented. And I am so grateful for your life. So one more time, Mercy, thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So back to my viewers. All right. So we're going to be bringing the show to an end. And I just want to say a very big thank you to every one of you that you are out there watching us. Thank you. And then welcome and then have a very, very wonderful night. Thank you. Bye.